Listen to me carefully because what I am about to tell you can change your life forever. There will be days when you wake up feeling tired, drained, unmotivated, and defeated. There will be days when the fire inside you feels dim and the weight of the world presses heavy on your shoulders. On those days, your mood will try to convince you to stop. Your mood will whisper that it is okay to take it easy, that you can push things to tomorrow, that you deserve a break even when you have not earned it. But I am here to tell you this. Your mood does not decide your destiny. Your plan does you. See, your mood is temporary. It changes with the weather, with the circumstances, with the opinions of others. One moment you feel unstoppable and the next you feel like giving up. That is the nature of being human. But the plan is constant. The plan is your anchor. When the storm comes, the plan does not care if you feel tired or frustrated. The plan does not waver because of a bad day or a setback. The plan is the blueprint to your future, and it will only work if you stick to it no matter how you feel. Successful people are not people who always feel motivated. They are not people who wake up every day with endless energy and confidence. They are people who have learned to ignore their moods and honor their commitments. They understand that progress is not built on feelings. Progress is built on discipline. When your emotions scream, quit, your discipline whispers, keep going. And when you choose discipline over mood, that is when you separate yourself from the rest. Think about this. Imagine a builder who quits construction every time it rains. Imagine a farmer who stops planting seeds because he does not feel like working. Imagine an athlete who skips training because his mood is off. None of these people would ever reach their goals, and neither will you if you let your feelings make your decisions. Your plan is your promise to yourself. It is the map to the life you said you wanted. It is the contract you signed with your future self, and every time you choose mood over plan, you are breaking that promise. Every time you say, I will do it tomorrow, you are stealing from your own destiny. Let me tell you something very few people want to hear. Your feelings will lie to you. They will tell you that you are not ready. They will tell you that you are too tired, too busy, too stressed. They will tell you that one more day of rest will not matter. But one day turns into two. Two turns into a week turns into a month. And suddenly your dream is nothing more than a memory of what could have been. If you want to build a life you are proud of, you must learn to act in spite of your feelings. You must train yourself to show up even when your body says stay in bed, even when your mind says it is pointless, even when your heart says you cannot take another step. Every great achievement in history came from someone who refused to let their mood control their actions. Champions are not made on days when they feel good. Champions are made on the hard days, the days when they felt broken, the days when quitting would have been easy, the days when they were tired, scared, and doubtful, but they still showed up and did the work. That is the difference between those who succeed and those who do not. Winners stick to the plan. Losers stick to their mood. When you understand this, your whole life changes. You stop waiting for the perfect time. You stop waiting to feel ready. You stop waiting for motivation to magically appear and push you forward. You realize that action creates motivation, not the other way around. You realize that showing up consistently builds momentum, and momentum builds results. Think about a rocket when it launches. Most of its fuel is burned in the first few minutes of takeoff. It takes an incredible amount of energy to leave the ground. But once it is in orbit, it takes very little to keep moving. The same is true for your goals. The beginning is the hardest because you are fighting against gravity. The gravity of your old habits, your old excuses, your old moods. But if you keep pushing, if you stick to the plan day after day, eventually you build momentum. And when you build momentum, success becomes almost inevitable. There will be days when you want to quit, days when you see no progress, days when you wonder if it is even worth it. But remember this, you are not always planting seeds to see results tomorrow. Sometimes you are planting seeds that will take months or years to grow. But if you keep watering those seeds, if you keep showing up, one day you will wake up and see that your hard work has bloomed. Your plan is your foundation. Your plan is the thing that keeps you steady when your emotions are all over the place. Your plan keeps you grounded when life tries to knock you down. That is why you must protect it. You must defend it. You must guard it with everything you have. And here is the truth. Discipline is hard in the beginning, but it becomes your best friend over time. Because discipline builds trust. Trust in yourself. Trust that you will show up. Trust that you will not quit. Trust that you will do what you said you would do. And when you have that trust in yourself, you become unstoppable. So how do you stick to the plan? Here is how first. Get clear about what you want. Write it down, not just in your mind, but on paper. Because vague goals create vague results. You need to know exactly what you are working for. Second, break your plan into small steps. Do not try to conquer the mountain in one day. Take it step by step, brick by brick. Consistency beats intensity every single time. Third, stop negotiating with yourself. Stop giving yourself options. If the plan says wake up at 5, you wake up at 5. If the plan says work out today, you work out today. No excuses, no debate, no compromise. Fourth, remember your why. When your mood is screaming quit, remind yourself why you started in the first place. Remind yourself of the vision, the dream, the future you are fighting for. Let that vision pull you forward when your mood tries to hold you back. Fifth, surround yourself with discipline. Surround yourself with people who are chasing their dreams. People who refuse to settle. People who remind you what is possible when you do not quit. Understand. This sticking to the plan is not about being perfect. It is about being consistent. You will stumble. You will make mistakes. You will have days where you do not get everything right. That is okay. What matters is that you keep showing up. What matters is that you do not let one bad day turn into a bad week or a bad month. Every time you choose to act in spite of your feelings, you are building a stronger version of yourself. You are building resilience. You are building character. You are proving to yourself that you can be trusted. And that confidence, that unshakable belief in yourself will carry you through any storm. Listen, your mood is like the wind. It changes, it blows. One way today and another way tomorrow. But your plan, that is the compass. It is the thing that points you toward your true north no matter what happens. If you want to reach your destination, you cannot keep changing direction based on how you feel. You must follow the compass. You must follow the plan. One day you will look back and thank yourself for not quitting. You will look back and realize that every early morning, every late night, every uncomfortable step forward was worth it. You will realize that the discipline you built was the real prize, because it taught you that you are stronger than your excuses. So, today make the decision. Make the decision that from this moment on, you will not be ruled by your moods. You will not wait to feel like it. You will not negotiate with your dreams. You will show up. You will do the work, and you will stick to the plan. Because at the end of the day, your future does not care how you feel. It only cares what you do and the life you want. The success you dream of, the person you are becoming. They are all waiting for you on the other side of consistency. So dig deep, push forward, stay disciplined, and remember this powerful truth. Stick to the plan, not your mood.